Next up in the workshop on Slinging Paint, Veil of Ruin. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to continue on the wonderful miniature that I have got from Veil of Ruin. There he is. He's big, he's beastie, he's all kinds of crabby. So again, you know, what we're working on is we're kind of working with an idea that we're going to kind of make them look like a coconut crab. Now, coconut crabs are usually kind of, you know, as I said last time, they're kind of a browns, oranges, and stuff like that. But I found this really cool one that was black, mostly black with a little bit of blue, a little bit of brown. And I kind of figured, let's make this guy kind of look like that. So while you guys were gone, I went ahead and actually gave him a couple dry brushes of blue, dry brushes of purple, and then I washed him in a gloss Nuln oil, and to me that just looks absolutely amazing. It really helps to bring out the tones and stuff like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just kind of continue working on the crab a little bit. We're going to give some spice, some color to him. And in doing so, you know, I mean, he's not a coconut crab, so we can still do whatever we want. And what I've kind of decided is on his knees, kind of, I know it's really hard to, there we go. You know, I'll go with the one that's sort of in focus over here. It's kind of, there we go. Right there, on those knees there. We're gonna kind of do him a turquoise color, because why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm taking stick it on scale green from the Citadel range. I'm going to kind of go over these knee parts. Again, because we can, and I think it kind of look cool. So I hope everybody's still staying safe out there. I know it's another week, another just kind of it's another week. Staying in, staying safe, wearing your masks, doing what you gotta do. I kind of hope that's what everybody's doing anyway. Staying in, staying safe, doing what they gotta do, going out if they have to, or when they have to. I know that things are getting, you know, a little better. Things are beginning to open up, so yay, that's a good thing. But that doesn't mean that we don't still need to be careful about what we're doing. beginning to look pretty darn good. I mean, we're not going to do a lot of color on him. Because I don't really think he, I don't really think he needs a whole lot of color. I kind of like keeping. Now that I've kind of decided on what I'm going to do, this is going to be kind of the brightest part. There we go. And then we still have this entire base to work through. And the base looks to be, kind of sand or riverbank. So maybe a brown. Who knows? Hey, look at that. I'm keeping it relatively in frame so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Yay me. Oh, just doing as I do. Okay. So we got a couple places. That I blocked out in a different color. And that's cool. We're gonna go for our middle layer, which is Sotek green. And that is kind of going to be the main color of these knees. I can't say bee's knees because he's not a bee. And crab's knees doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But we'll just kind of get along. Hope we do okay. Kind of gives them an interesting little shape. gives you something to kind of look at. It draws your eyes anyway. It helps draw the eye over the model. You know, it gives you something to look at. It doesn't seem like it's all just monochrome. It's all, you know, it's all just shiny black. No, actually there's 4 or 5 different colors on there as well. So, you know, it's just a little something. And then we're going to hit it with an even lighter blue to kind of give it an edge. Yeah, and of course the time that I want to film is the time that they decide to work out, do the construction on the outside. So if you kind of hear it, I'm sorry. If you don't hear it, yay! There's nothing going on. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the finality of what it is that you're doing. But at the same time, I just really like it if they didn't. Like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with our sidewalk, but apparently it needed to be torn up and repoured. Our road needs more work than our sidewalk needed. I would have liked to have seen our road torn up and repaved. That would be nice. But that's not for me to say. I'm not the one in charge of the municipal projects. I'm not the I am, however, the one in charge of what colors I paint my guy. Rah. There we are. We're going to do a final highlight layer of Doink. Lothran blue. That's going to be more just an edge highlight of anything. just to help catch, the bumpy details and the edges of the panels. Yeah, nothing horrible. Nothing too grandeur, if you will. Go. Almost a dry brush. It's a little bit thicker than a dry brush, but it's almost a dry brush. And again, I'm pulling things out of frame so you can't see it because I need to trying to see what I'm doing, and by that I'm making it so that you guys can't see what I'm doing. Bad paint slinger. There we go. Again, I just need a little boom to give it a little bit of pop on the knees and stuff like that. That, eh? Okay, so we're going to stop just for a second from what we're doing, and we are going to let you see, what I've spent the last nearly 20 minutes doing. Let's see here. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. You can kind of see that I've done the knees, kind of joints. I don't know. It's been a little finicky with how it's focusing today, but that's okay. It'll focus on names of paint, but it won't focus on the creature, and that's okay. You know, I kind of like that turquoise color. I actually really do. So what I think I'm going to do is take the Scotech green again, or the Sotec green. Put a good dollop on my palette. I'm going to start doing that same edging thing that I did with the blue a little bit earlier on when we first started this guy. Because I think that'll look cool. And from there we can brighten it up. If we need to, we can kind of work on things, bring it out a little bit. Make it look pretty cool, pretty awesome. We're probably going to thicken up the, not just leave it as an edge paint either. Probably actually bring it in a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think this is actually gonna look pretty good, pretty decent. Of course, then we can feather out, build up. As we see fit. The thinner the paints are, the more translucent it's going to be, and the more that you can layer it up and work it out. I think it'll look pretty cool. You know, and right now, maybe just work it on the edge. You can start building it in. Maybe thinning it out in places. Who knows? You know, really, the sky's the limit. It's whatever you like. And I know I've been kind of up here, and you've just been looking at my dark crystal shirt, but I apologize. It's not my intention to leave you with not being able to see what I'm doing. If it was, there'd probably be a lot more maniacal laughing, like, you cannot see what I am doing. It'll be a secret. But I want you to see what I'm doing. I want you guys to actually take a look and see, you know, the thought process that can go into how you want to, how I, choose my colors, choose my palette, and it maybe gives you an idea of something that you want to do for yourself. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it. These are your miniatures. You paid for them, you built them, you put them together. How you want to paint them is up to you. And maybe this isn't exactly what the folks at Project Darkwater. Ooh, by the way, I know it's a little late, but Project Darkwater, they actually are doing a Kickstarter campaign, and this is from that Kickstarter campaign. Go check them out. They got some pretty cool stuff. I know that they're doing a 5th edition D&D thing, and they're doing like a miniatures thing, and obviously because that's where he's from. Yeah, check them out. It's gonna be some pretty cool stuff. And if you think it's cool, support it, buy into it, because there are probably going to be some really cool Kickstarter exclusives. Who knows? I know I don't. One thing about nature too, or pretend nature or real nature, is that if it's not 100% symmetrical on either side, that's okay. Very few things in nature are 100% symmetrical. Yeah, kind of like how he's coming along here. That turquoise on him, it's beautiful. It fits really, really well. I'm a liking it. Yeah. It looks pretty good. And I hope the folks at Project Darkwater are, kind of seeing what I'm doing, and they like what I'm doing. I'd be quite remiss if they didn't like what I was doing and didn't, were upset. But that's okay. Looks like we're up for today. Wow, that 30 minutes just blew right past, didn't it? So, I hope you guys are still, please, stay safe, stay home if you want, if you need to. If you're at all sick, stay home. If you're out, wear your masks, and let's flatten the curve if we can. So until then, I'll see you in the workshop.